Hey everyone, so after I finished playing my piano, I didn't realize it was that long. Usually I play for an hour and I stop, but today it was an hour and 20 minutes. I went for a nice walk. It's nice weather. If you dress up just with a light coat, it's nice to get out. I put on my boots and I took my walk. I went into the library as well. The library looks really nice. I went in to see it and they've done it nicely. They've done it well, so it's good to just go in and check things out. I've got my own books that I need to go through, so I don't think I'll be taking anything out soon, but it is nice that it's opened. You can go and sit in there and read the newspapers and, there's computers and things available. So it's good to see, and it was closed. It opened in September, so I wanted to wait because I knew there'd be a rush of people wanting to go in and check it out. And the leaves are pretty this time of the year, all the reds and yellows and everything. I'm hoping that the next annual I have, the doctor's going to tell me that, okay, your body's not functioning like a 90-year-old anymore. I'm hoping all the work I'm putting in, all the walks and the exercising, the swimming, I'm hoping all of that is going to help. And also the medication that I'm taking. So let's see. I mean, there's no jobs, honestly. The unemployment rate is very high. And it's a big worry because AI is taking over a lot of jobs. So I'm asking for prayers. I'm praying for myself. I pray every day after I send out my resumes. I pray every day, Lord, please help me to get work and to get a job. And I mean, the banks are the biggest employers. It's just very scary because, I mean, they're putting people in jail. I have never seen this before with what happened with those scams and everything. And I mean, they didn't put anybody there in jail, but here in Toronto, they are putting people in jail. They're starting to put people in jail. So, I don't know what happened with that big scam thing, but I know they wanted to take TD's license away in America. Because honestly, if people know what's happening and it's going right to the top of the bank and they're not stopping it, I'm not surprised that they wanted to take their licenses away. Really and truly, I'm not. And I also don't know why people like me, who were good workers, good employees, we can't get jobs back in TD. Because it's not like, I don't know. It's just strange. That's all I can say. It's strange because I know my executives are still working at TD, many of them who I supported. Some of them are at BMO. Some of them are at Manulife, Sun Life. There's a lot of them there. So I hope I get a break soon because most of my career, including at Teleperformance, I worked in finance. So I hope something comes up. I was hoping to get a job in the church, but the church doesn't seem to want to hire me. I don't know how many job applications I've sent out to the Archdiocese of Toronto, to U of T. But anyway, I guess you have to take work wherever you get it. I just hope I get something soon. It's already the end of October and I've got rent to pay. I need to get things done and I don't know what else to do. Aside from making these videos, posting them, showing people what I'm doing, and it's a good way to cope as well because if you're going out and exercising, it's good to take in that fresh air and to, talk to people, stop by the shops, see what's happening. So that's what I do every day. Now there's some tennis on for the Paris Rolex, so I'll follow that. I don't know if they're showing the Blue Jays game tonight, but if they are, I'll probably watch that. We'll see. But yeah, I put in the work. If people want what I have, they need to put in the work. And including when I went to work on the working holiday in UK, everyone had the same opportunity. I never stopped anybody from applying and going. People make their own choices and their own decisions. And some people got married. I don't begrudge them that. I could say, oh, well, you got married and I never got married and I never had children, so hold a grudge for that. That life takes different twists and turns for everybody. I just hope and pray that the good Lord will let me live to a ripe old age and not take me before my time, because I still have goals that I want to accomplish and I have things that I want to do, and I want to travel, I want to buy my own property, and I want to make my money. I don't want to land up like this, being a pauper, after all my hard work and putting myself through university, working and studying, taking courses, going to night school, going to school at the weekends, and taking shifts at all hours of the night, not only here, but even in South Africa. I used to work in a call center in South Africa, and I used to get up when it was dark and go. I used to do the call center work for AA, and we used to get the early morning shift, and then I used to go to university, go to my classes. So I hope my work pays off, because it's very, very hard when you sacrifice so much and you do so much and you don't get any reward, you don't get any return for the work you've put in. It's very, very sad. It's very sad. And what's happening in our world is coordinated. It was coordinated through the World Economic Forum. The governments all work together. That's why the same thing is happening all over the world. It's happening because they coordinated it. They said, this is what they're going to do. They want to make it so that you rent and you don't own anything. They want to make it so that it's a great reset, so that everybody lands up being poor. And people just supported it. I mean, it's ridiculous if you ask me, because this is slavery. This is slavery, what's happening to us. And even when I started at Teleperformance, they can ask Matthew. Matthew was my supervisor. I used to be very, very frightened. I used to just shake when he used to come to talk to me. When he used to say, I need to do coaching with you. I always thought, yeah, Matthew's going to fire me. And he used to give me the coaching, and then slowly I changed and I got used to my job and I got used to things. Because if you're going through 11 years of contract work, of low wages, of having to cope with elder care, having to cope with studying, upgrading your skills, renewing your HRPA dues, losing your home, it's a lot. It's a lot. And then you're going to job fairs, lining up at job fairs with thousands of other people, and people know who you are and nobody's giving you any work. It's very, very hard. It's very hard. But thank God I have my faith and I have my prayers. And I know if the Lord brought me thus far, He'll take me through it. He will take me through it. I made my own decisions about what I wanted to do, and I know I want to buy a home. I want to buy a property, and I want that property for myself. My mother's married now, so it's not like she's going to come live with me. The original property I bought was for us, for our family. But I want to buy a property for myself, because that's the reality. The reality is that people who are hardworking and educated should be able to get jobs. I don't understand why TD is not hiring me if they know I'm looking for work and that I'm honest. And they mustn't put me with Laura again. I don't want to work for Laura. I don't want people who expect me to think for them. I don't think like her. Nobody thinks like me. I don't think like anybody else. We're all unique. So it's ridiculous. You can't fire somebody because somebody else made a mistake. If that's the case, how come our Prime Minister is still in power? It's ridiculous. Anyway, it was all coordinated. Mark Carney ruined UK. Now he came and ruined Canada. They told him he's going to ruin the country. Nobody wanted to listen. So, it's slavery. Complete and utter slavery. I know my team misses me at Teleperformance. I know they miss me. because I'm the ones that is kind, that is compassionate, that helps others, that calms people down, and that I'm the one with the good head on my shoulders. I know, but I hope I get a good job soon. BMO's not hiring anymore, so maybe I'll get a job at TD or at one of the other banks. I don't want to work at Scotiabank because it will be like Teleperformance. They won't give me my Christmas and my Easter and all that off. They'll support the Muslims. That's why they have a Muslim prayer room. So I want to work for a Christian company that supports Christians, not just Muslims and Hindus. That's what I want. I changed Teleperformance. I did, because when I was working there, I was working for Sprint, and then I said to them, oh, it's Christmas. Then they said, oh, we're not doing anything. I said, why? Let's do something. Then they brought a Christmas tree, we decorated the office, we exchanged gifts. So that's what I do. It's called converting hearts. Make people nice. Anyway, I had a good walk today. I don't know why I'm not losing weight, but hopefully I will.